What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day, and you can see on the left side of the screen here on the VIP, we hit a huge 4 out of 4 entry. This was actually 13x our money. So normally it is either going to be 9.5 or 10x our money, and this one in particular was 13x our money. The value was just too good here, getting 13x on this play. The reason why it was 13x is we had this little red demon right here that we took over 1.5 hitter strikeouts for Mickey Montauk, right? And I was like, yeah, I think there's a good chance he gets 2 hitter strikeouts. He ended up getting 4 strikeouts. He struck out on every single at bat, and you can see we correlated it with the pitcher that he was against. So Reese Olson, he was against Reese Olson. You can see Reese Olson absolutely had an insane game right here. Even if these players had, half of these type of games, or maybe a little more than half, but these players still would have hit these projections, right? So Reese Olson, he got 9 pitcher strikeouts, causing a lot of the strikeouts to come from Mickey Montauk because he did get struck out 4 times. I think Reese Olson struck Mickey Montauk out 2 or 3 times. So by the time Reese Olson was done pitching, Mickey Montauk was already hit his projection of 2 hitter strikeouts. So insane correlation there. You can see the opposite pitcher, if he pitches a lot of strikeouts, then players on the opposite team are going to get a lot of strikeouts. So that is why this hit right there. And then we did have a counter strike correlated slip right here. We did have this guy, I'm just going to call him Toxic. He went over his headshot line, and then I don't even know, Solovsky, he went over his map 1-2 kill line. You can see this one was actually really, really close, but we did end up going over. Normally, if it is a longer type match, then these players are going to go over their kill projections. Actually, one of the maps was longer, one of the maps was shorter, so that is kind of why it was like right in the middle right there, but we did end up cashing this right here. I did see on other books that Solovsky's line was at like 27.5, so all of these little 0.5 differences, they really, really matter, and that is why I ended up taking him over 26.5 because it was good value at 26.5. So all of these little line movements and adjustments really matter. Also, if you tailed the Alex Pereira significant strike discount that I sent out yesterday, this hit as well. I took him with Framber Valdez to go under. He went way, way under. I think he allowed like 7 or 8 different 7 or 8 points while he was pitching, so he went way under. He only got 11 pitcher fantasy score. This one was another one that we sent out on the VIP, and this one hit as well. So amazing day on the VIP. I did want to show you guys how we are looking now. So if you track back since May 17th, which is when I started tracking progress with Pickett Sportsbook, and this is all of my bets that I send out on the free plays and the YouTube and my VIP. So I send it out to my free YouTube channel and my free winnable. I also send them out to my VIP plays where you get 7, 8, 9, 10 plays a day. And all we're looking to do is like hit 110x or hit 113x every couple of days, right? And a $5 better since May 17th would be up $650. A $10 better would be up $1,300, and a $20 better would be up $2,600. So you can see, even if you put the minimum amount of money, which is $5, you would be up $650, which is absolutely insane. My VIP is normally $150 per month, which you may say, hey, that is kind of a high price to pay. But again, if you're making $650 in just a month and a half, then you can do the math, right? It is more than worth it. And that is just if you're a minimum bettor. So if you're putting $10 down, $20 down, even $25 down, you're going to be way more up than that, and it's going to be well worth it. So yeah, you guys, you can get my free picks right here on the free plan, and you can also get my VIP picks right here. That will be the second link in the description that says get more of my plays. That is how all of these people are getting a lot of my plays, and that is how we've been so profitable in the past like month and a half, and we are just profitable bettors. You can see that we've hit around or hit around like 350 different bets. You can see I actually have a losing record because a lot of the bets I do are these 10x entries or these 13x entries that they don't hit that often because they're not supposed to hit that often, but when they do, you can see we have big jumps in value right here. For some reason, the all doesn't really update, but there is a big jump right here to where we're like up here if you look at the month graph. So a couple of days ago, or maybe like a week ago, when we were on the downtrend right here, just because we hadn't hit a lot of 10Xs recently, I was like, look, you guys, I know in the next couple of days, we're going to start getting the luck back because we had been really, really unlucky, and we're going to be back to the peak in no time. And yeah, we are pretty close to getting back to the peak. You can see we're up 130 units, and the peak right here was around 150 units. So we only have like 20 more units to go. So one more good day, and we could be back to where the peak was. And that's what I was telling you guys when we were on the downtrend, right? I was like, look, you guys, a couple of good days and we're going to be back to the peak. It was just like what happened here. You know, we kind of had maybe 3 or 4 bad days here, and then we just shot back up, right? And then, you know, maybe we had 6 or 7 bad days here, but now we're going to shoot back up and just keep going up and to the right. So yeah, you guys, make sure you get on the VIP. It's really, really easy. All I do is I send out plays straight to your phone, and then you can tail them with a link that I give you guys. Here are some discounts today. There's Sleeper Sunday, so we got this player right here to go over just 5.5 strikeouts, and then Ryan to go just over 5.5 strikeouts as well. So I will have 2 plays for this today, and then I also have a free pick for PrizePicks today on the YouTube channel, so stick around for that. Let's go ahead and hop into the sleeper picks. All right, you guys, so let's get you guys the plays for the day for sleeper, and then we will hop into the PrizePicks correlated four-man that I got for you guys. So we are obviously going to take Joe Ryan to go over 5.5 pitcher strikeouts. That is the pick on sale. We're also going to take Freddie Peralta to go over 5.5 strikeouts down here. And then we are going to take, I think his name's Lance Lynn, to go under 5.5 hits allowed. And then we are going to take Bridget Charlton to go over 10.5 points. So these are the 2 plays that I'm locking in on sleeper for these different discounts. I would say get these in as soon as possible. If you don't have sleeper, make sure to download it and use my code in the description, my link in the description. The code is paid, and then if you send me a screenshot that you used my code and put at least $10 in, I would probably put, you know, $20-$30 in, and they will actually match your deposit up to $100. The reason why I would put more than $10 down is so you can take both of these plays, and just in case they don't hit, you can still have some money left over with that that bonus that they're going to give you. But yeah, you guys, when we do take sleeper discounts that are every Wednesday and Sunday, my goal is to just hit one of them. So if we just hit one of them, we're pretty much spending $20 right here, right? We put 10 on this, 10 on this. We're spending $20, and we would win $34.50 or $34 right here, right? So we would turn $20 into $34. Now, sometimes we hit both of them. Sometimes we don't hit either. But if we just hit 1 and 2 consistently, then we are going to be very, very profitable on sleeper. And I love sleeper. The way that I found these Lance Lynn and Bridget Charlton is by the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. You can click the link below. All of this stuff will be in the description. And you can use promo code DETECTIVE to get 25% off of your first month on the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. So yeah, you guys, I pretty much just went in there and found their lines just by refreshing the sleeper section, and found their lines really, really easy using that. That is how I find all of my sleeper lines, because sleeper doesn't have any eSports, which eSports I do kind of find myself. But for MLB, for WNBA, you saw some of these plays earlier on PrizePicks and stuff like that, like Framber Valdez, like Sonny Gray and Nestor Cortez. I found these using the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer as well. So a tool that I use all the time, and I really, really recommend it to you guys if you guys want to be profitable sports bettors. Like I mentioned, you can also sign up for Better, Sleeper, or Chalkboard. Sleeper is what I went over today, but you can also sign up for Better and Chalkboard to get my VIP completely for free for a full month. Just text me a screenshot of proof that you guys did that. $10 is all you need to do for that. Let's go ahead and talk about the code for the day. The code is PLAY719. So make sure you lock that in as well to get my VIP for a free month. But this code will expire after one person uses the code. So it's a one-time use. So congratulations to whoever got my code for the day. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the PrizePicks play of the day. We do have Joe Ryan again, but under hits allowed this time. So under 4.5 hits allowed. And then we're going to take Luke Raley Jr. to go under total bases. And then we do have a Valorant correlated entry down here that I'll talk about a little bit later. So yeah, you guys, Joe Ryan under hits allowed, and then Luke Raley Jr. to go under total bases. Pretty much the less hits that Joe Ryan throws, then the less likely that Luke Raley Jr. is going to get any bases. Now, the opposite could be true too. Like if Luke Raley Jr. doesn't hit many bases at all, and he just has a really bad game, then it's really unlikely that Joe Ryan is going to have any hits, right? So, or it's likely that Joe Ryan isn't going to have any hits because this player does really poorly. You can think about this in a lot of ways too, right? Like if Luke Riley, if he just has a ton of hits, then Joe Ryan's likely to have a ton of hits, right? So they're very, very correlated. So we want both of these people to go less. Pretty much we just need Joe Ryan to have a great game and not allow many hits. For the Valorant play right here, we're going to take Aspas and King to go over, and then we're going to take Kraka, Cells, and Asuna to go more. For these plays right here, I just really like the lines, and then it is correlated for game length. So if the game ends up being a longer game, maybe it goes into overtime, maybe it goes just the distance, then more time and more rounds mean more kills. And that is what we do a lot on this channel, is we find different ways to correlate bets like this for esports, with Valorant, with Counter-Strike, with League of Legends, with MLB. So this is a very, very good correlated slip right here for Valorant. So make sure you guys lock this in. This is the 4-man for the day for PrizePicks. And thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys cashed in that 13x on PrizePicks. Leave a comment if you did. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in tomorrow's video.